Good evening, I'm Hanna Mordoh. Thanks for joining us on LEX 18 News at 6. An overnight shooting at a Lexington bar leaves a Marine dead and sends his wife to the hospital. It happened around 1 this morning at the Austin City Saloon off Woodhill Drive. LEX 18's Jessica Reyes joins us with more in tonight's LEX 18 Big Story at 6. Just minutes after that deadly shooting, Lexington police had to rush to another shooting scene. Police say a woman was shot in a carjacking on Southmore Park just off of Clays Mill Road. We're told a woman and her friend were leaving a friend's house when a man walked up and started firing. He then took the gold-colored 2002 Ford Focus they were driving and drove off. The victim was hit in the upper body and taken to UK Hospital. They described the suspect as a man in a gray hoodie with short hair. If you have any information about this shooting, call Lexington Police. A possible road rage incident led to another fatal shooting today. Police in Louisville say a man in his 50s was shot while driving. First responders got to the man and got him to the hospital to save him, but they couldn't. Very little information has been released about the case so far, but we do know that no arrests have been made at this point. A cyclist was killed when a van crashed into them this morning. It happened just after 9 in Louisville. The bicyclist, who is believed to be in their 50s, died at the scene. Police say the cyclist was going the wrong way down the street and was trying to make a turn at a red light. A woman driving a van told police she couldn't stop in time and hit the man. Right now, the crash is being investigated as an accident. A terrifying moment for a Scott County mother today when her 19-month-old baby fell out of a moving car. Police say the woman was making a left onto Highway 62 from Highway 25 south when the back door of the car came open. The car seat tipped and the child fell out right into the middle of the intersection. We're told the child was sitting up in traffic as cars weaved around. The child did not appear to be injured. Officers still don't know what could have caused the door to come open, and as of right now, the mother is not facing any charges. Traffic came to a stop when a pickup truck flipped in Lexington this afternoon. Police and fire crews were called out to an on-ramp off Versailles Road to New Circle just after 3 today. Police say the driver suffered some minor injuries and had to be taken to UK, but he should be fine. We're also told officers suspect alcohol was involved in the crash. Police are waiting for the man to be released from the hospital to see if the driver will face a DUI charge. A fire leaves a Montgomery County home in ruins and sends 2 firefighters to the hospital. It happened on the 4000 block of Paris Pike in Mount Sterling. LEX 18's Ivory Hecker has the details. Flames could be seen for miles in Anderson County overnight when an abandoned warehouse was destroyed by fire. Someone first spotted the trouble on Mill Creek Pike near the Four Roses Distillery around 12:30. With few hydrants nearby, firefighters had a little trouble getting enough water to get it under control. Most of the building collapsed.
With this being a rural area, water supply, we're fortunate that we had Four Roses Distillery that was close by, that we were able to get our water supply from their hydrants on their site.
The warehouse had been abandoned for a while. Right now, the search continues for the owner. Employees say the building is like Fort Knox, but that didn't stop a crew of jewel thieves from breaking in overnight. Police say several people broke into Genesis Diamonds in Louisville through the roof. Officers were called out when the alarms went off around 1 this morning. Police got there quickly but didn't catch any burglars. Employees say not much was taken and they were able to open for business today, but they're still going to beef up security in response to the burglary. In the meantime, investigators are looking through the security footage to get a better look at the suspects. Police are on the lookout for a man who held up a Lexington bank. Investigators released these photos from this morning's robbery. Officers say the man walked into the Chase Bank on Clays Mill Road around 10:15 and demanded money from the teller. Once the man got some cash, he ran off. Police are describing their suspect as a man between 5'6", 5'8", and between 40 and 60 years old. He was wearing glasses, jeans, a blue polo shirt, and a ball cap. If you have any information about this robbery, please call Lexington Police. Tomorrow will mark 1 year since Brooklyn Farthing was last seen. Farthing was last seen at a Madison County home off 421 just before fire crews put out a suspicious fire. In the years since her disappearance, several searches and pleas for information haven't yielded any good leads. Tomorrow, the family has planned an outing to raise money for the reward for information that could help find Brooklyn. It runs from 1 to 5 at the Madison County Fairgrounds and will include a car show, silent auction, food, and live music. A church community steps in to help some of their own get closer to their dream of becoming parents. See how the church is making a difference later on LEX 18 News at 6.